Low traction launch on. Here we go. Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing and to another video where today we are going to have a bit of fun because I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a POV drive solely on this car directly in front of me, and this is the all-new 2023 V8 Range Rover Sport. It really is a cool bit of kit. I've had the chance to drive it for a few days, but we're going to experience it together because the all-new V8, which sounds amazing, looks amazing, and just is amazing. Honestly, everything about this car is truly incredible. 0 to 60 in roughly 4.2 to 4.3 seconds. Currently snowing where I am. It's very snowy on the roads, so we're going to see how this car does in the snow as well. I believe it's going to be good, isn't it? Of course it is. Land Rover have made an absolute beast with this V8. This car is the autobiography version. Obviously you have the first edition, etc., and this is the only one in the country as well today because, well, you can't even order them. You know this is a V8 as well because we have the quad pipes on the back. Also love the styling of the rear of this car. Prices of these are roughly around about £150,000, so they are pretty pricey when you spec them up, but they are mega. In fact, it's so mega I'm going to show you in the boot as well. And also you can see in the boot I have got my bike, which is in there as well, but very simple, very easy to use, and just looks insane. One thing I love about the all-new Range Rover is the front of the car. I think the front of the car is where it really is epic as well. Doesn't really make sense with the number plate being where it is, but apart from that, let's just ignore that. We have very nice space in the car also, but let's jump in. And when you jump in the car, it is a truly incredible place to be. I honestly love it. I've all my stuff in here, so I do apologize, but you have this very nice iPad, I'm going to call it an iPad, it's not an iPad, directly in front of you there. You have this really nice digital steering wheel, which is, well, not digital, but you know what I mean, digital dash, and all these funky buttons as well. I always go for this button, which is the heated steering wheel button. As you can see, it's 89 miles of fuel. Earlier today I actually put in well, about £70, £80, and it is pretty much nearly all gone, and I've done an hour and a half from London to get to where I am today. And here we have this very nice toggle, which is kind of cool, and then this basically changes the modes just here, but also on the left as well. So as you can see, we're in dynamic mode, we have eco mode, we have comfort, we have grass, gravel, snow, which I think I'm going to use now. Let's go to let's go to dynamic, and we'll open up the door so you guys can hear. That's what it sounds like. That is with dynamic, and then we go to eco, and it is very much more dimmed down. So yeah, all in all, it is a great car. There's so many features here to show you. Sort of slowly getting used to the fact of the engine's start stop button being there, but very nice, sort of easy sort of lever to put it into gear. On these you sort of push it in, and that's how you get your sort of your heated seats up, etc. There's so much stuff in here as well, which I'd love to show you. Climate cameras, if you see the cameras, it's pretty epic. Look, you've even got the snow on the road, which is just so clever. It is so clever, all of this sort of features that you have in this car. It's mind-blowing. It's absolutely mind-blowing. And they do have Amazon Alexa as standard as well, as you can see, but we don't need to do that. Apple CarPlay, I've got all my Spotify in here, there's Google Maps, there's absolutely everything in that respect. Helps me massively when I'm driving, and yeah, it just looks amazing, doesn't it? I mean, all in all, how cool does that look? When you're driving along, you have all of that next to you as well. So we're going to put it into drive. We're going to go for grass, gravel, snow, and away we go. Turn this light off up here. It's a very cool car. Guys, this video is kindly been sponsored by CarVertical, long partners of the channel. If you're buying a car and you're not sure of the car's history, you need to check out CarVertical, or you just want to check out a car and know more information. It brings up so much of it, if it's been used as a taxi, if it's been stolen, or if it's even been crashed or damaged. And if it has been damaged, it brings up all of the photos which show all of the damage. It's crazy, and they go into so much depth. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave a link in the description and also in the pinned comment so you guys can get started with CarVertical right now. Let's get back to the POV video. So it's a lovely place to be. 523 brake horsepower, all-wheel drive, and has rear wheel steering as well. We're cruising around in the snow, and it seems very easy to drive. I mean, I can put on the brakes. Oh yeah, slightly I mean, that was a little bit of a gas. It was fine. Obviously the V8 variant, you can't even order this car at the moment, but you will be able to very, very soon. At the moment, you can obviously order the hybrid versions, which start around about £85,000 and they build up. This is obviously the V8 variant, but yeah, I've got a hybrid on order, and it is going to be very, very cool when that car turns up. If you're looking at it going, he's in a very nice SVR, I'm actually not. I am in just the V8 autobiography. The SVR is coming. It's going to be here pretty soon. I think next year, sort of maybe middle of part of next year. But isn't it just the best place to be? Look at this, I'm reversing. Look how good these cameras are. They're amazing. The reversing cameras and everything on this is I love this, how the lines move and everything. Should we go 3D? What does 3D? What? We can reverse like that? That is chaos. That's awesome. That's awesome. Very cool. Oh, look at this. Look, when we have a little look at the cabin lighting or everything, we can change it all in here as well. I just love messing around with these cars. We'll have ultraviolet because that was the colour of my Porsche GT3 RS. So okay, so let's talk a little bit about fuel economy, right? So around about town, it is about 15. Okay, so if we're cruising doing the same speeds we're doing now, it's about 15. If we're getting our foot down a little bit and we're sort of enjoying it a bit more, it's going to be maybe a little bit less. On the motorway, they predict around 20-25 miles per gallon. So look, if you're going to buy a V8 version, you are under the illusion, and you will know that you're not going to be anywhere but being in a petrol station quite regularly. But it's not as bad as you think. I think it's quite manageable. It's not as bad as the SVR, which I've owned before. It's certainly much better than that. You can set the sort of cruise control just here. Very sort of nice display comes up there, so that's all very nice. We have the head-up display. Actually, the cruise control comes up on the head-up display as well. Don't know if you can see that, but that's actually quite cool. Also, we have the heating steering wheel button just there. That's one of my favorite features. Answering the phone just here. Volume up and down. You can speak to the car and it can do whatever else, so that's kind of funky as well. There's just so much going on. Should we try and do that low traction launch? Actually, I'm going to quickly pull over here, everybody. We're not going fast in this video, it's all nice and safe. I love just this part when you open the pan roof. It's just cool. It's a massive pan roof in this car. That makes a massive difference. Like I say, I've got the seats down at the back because I've got my bag there, and it's absolutely fine. It's brilliant. Low traction launch. Start low traction launch. Oh, low traction launch on. Here we go. Whoa! I don't think that meant to happen. That was a slide. If I want to turn the car around here, okay, this will be, well, that's snow, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, well, let's turn it around on the snow. I actually don't want to get stuck. Well, it's not going to get stuck, is it? No, I'm not going to do that. Look, I've owned SVRs in the past. I'm really up for the new Range Rover Sport V8. Then do it. I don't think you'll regret it. I think you'll love it. If you're thinking, I'm going to go for the hybrid version, that's the one I want, well then go for it, because all of this is still the same. The only difference is the engine and a few different bits and pieces on the spec. Do not turn this off, by the way. Dynamic stability control, leave that on. I highly recommend. That is one thing. We don't need to touch the ride height. Oh look, the ride height, normal, off-road. I mean, look, even that, I mean, is just ridiculous. We'll just leave it on normal, but if we're going off-road, we can change that as well. Eco data, I mean, look guys, I could be here all flipping day. Valet mode, park assist, I think that just means it's what it's going to park it for you. Yeah, drive forwards. Drive forwards to search for spaces. I mean, there's not really a space in the snow, is there? The spaces are covered. Leave. Start to... No, we're going to leave this. We don't want anything to happen because, like I say, we're in the snow. But the car will park it for you, so that's another thing. Which, if you want your car, if your girlfriend's driving the car and you think that she's going to curb your wheels or you're going to curb your own wheels, then get the car to park for you. There you go. They're the dimensions, if you are very much wondering. But there we go. Let's jump out. We just put the car into park, and then we just press off just here. I actually think that I've been putting it to dynamic mode, and then I turn it off, and then the car sort of goes down. If you leave it in comfort, the car kind of stays up a bit. There we go. And we can just lock the car just here as well, just like that. Car is now locked, windows go in, and that was a brilliant drive in the snow. I hope you enjoyed it. Slightly different video. I wanted to do a POV because I want you guys to get the chance to feel what I'm feeling with the car and be at one with the car, and I just think a POV gives us that angle. I've had the chance to live with this for a week. I've loved it. I'm raving about it every 2 seconds. Like I said, I've got the hybrid coming, I've also got the V8 coming. That's how much I love them, and I'll probably have the SVR coming when that gets announced next year as well. But it's been a lot of fun, and I really do not want to give the car back. I love the way it looks. It's just yeah, it's great. It's absolutely awesome. I just think it's come on so much that everywhere I've gone, everyone's gone, oh my god, is that the new Sport? And I'm like, yeah, that's the new Sport. It looks good, doesn't it? And everyone raves about it, and I think it's just gone up a notch. Land Rover have smashed it with the Defender, with the normal Range Rover, and now with the Sports as well, and so much more to come. So guys, if you've liked this video, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments if you want to see me do another POV video again. Slightly different, but a lot of fun to make. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you very soon.